welcome back to another video. In this one I'm going to be doing the quick dip nail system, and I will be going ahead and showing you how to apply this. You need the nail primer. It comes with the number 2 nail base, the top coat, and then the gel activator, which is number 3. And I'm going to be using it on my nails here in a minute. I'm going to try to whip through this tutorial as quickly as possible, just showing you everything. And then we're going to be putting the SE top coat on it as the last step, just to make it nice and shiny. I really love this top coat on it. So we'll be using the Wonder Bond glue here in a minute. I've got 2 or 3 nails that I'm actually going to be putting a nail tip on, so I will show you guys how to do that as well. I really like the Wonder Bond. And then the rose petal pink is the color that I will be using with the quick dip, that powder. It's a really pretty natural pink. And the crystal clear, which will be the first coating that I will use on my nails. Okay, for my nail tips, I will be using this cutter that I just got off of Amazon. It's a really good cutter and just cuts the plastic nail tips really nicely and evenly. And then these are the nail tips I'll be using. And I just got these really, guys, at Walgreens. They are part of the KISS standard nail tips. These are natural looking, they're not the clear, and I've pre-marked my thumb and my pinky from before, so I know which sizes I can use for which hand. And I know that these are the 2 I will be using because those are the 2 nails that are destroyed. And I will be using this cuticle pusher for my nails in preparation, make sure that my cuticles are pushed down. And then these buffer blocks, I'm just showing you the standard ones that I'm using as I go along. You will need a brush to kind of like brush down the dip powder after you're dipping. You definitely need that. And then another just standard little file here for final buffing. Lastly, you're going to need some lint-free cotton wipes. These are the ones I use, and again, you can just pick them up at Walgreens or Target. Just look for the lint-free. And then I also use the pure acetone from Sally's Beauty Supply store, and I just use that to dehydrate my nails and anything extra that I need to wipe off. Okay guys, I'll be getting ready to prep my nails now, so I'll go ahead and start prepping my nails, and I'm going to start speeding up this video here and there as I need to, so that you guys aren't on here forever. But this is just me pushing back my cuticles and looking at anything extra that I need to take off, anything that remained from my old nail polish here. And then I'm going to be starting to go ahead and get the nail tips ready as well. Okay guys, nails are all done, and the last step before I start any other application is to make sure that my nails are squeaky clean, and I will be applying the 100% pure acetone on my fingernails now, one by one, with the lint-free cotton pad, just to make sure every little bit of residue, every little bit of cuticle, is off my nails, and my nails are completely dry and ready to accept the nail tips and the nail gluing and the other procedures as well. There you go. Close up, just showing you my nails. I'm going to be going ahead and filing and shaping them later on, but right now it's time to get to the nails. So I will be picking out my uh, various size nails. I need about, what is it, one or two nails, so two thumbs and a pinky. So I've already pre-marked that so I know which ones to take out. And the ones that I'm going to be using, I'm going to need to do some filing on them to prep them and make sure that they fit my nails absolutely perfectly. But these are the thumbnails that I'll be using, one for each thumb. So I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to go back and get my little pinky. And there's the pinky one. And these are pretty long nails, guys. For me, they're very long. So I will need to be, you know, cutting them down, but that's how they look like. That's on the pinky nail. And I'll be going ahead and filing them down and customizing them for my own particular nail bed. You should do this as well. I don't think it's one size fits all. And there's the Wonder Bond. I'll be showing you that I'm going to be using the Wonder Bond on the tip of the nail there. But I will be going ahead and customizing and filing that down before I put it on. But that's basically how it's going to look like. It goes through about 3/4 of your nail or half your nail. It's not the ones that are just right on the tip. But there I go, customizing it, filing it down, making sure that it's going to fit perfectly and comfortably on my nail. That is very important for the glue to adhere and also for the longevity of the wear of your nail. Okay guys, I'm ready to go ahead and bond the nail tips to the nail. I'll show you how I do my first nail here on a regular playback mode, just so you guys see it. I'm applying the nail glue to the tip very nicely. I love this nail glue, this Wonder Bond, because of the brush application. It really gives a precise application, not too little, not too much. And here I am going and putting it on my nail. You put it in the slot there, and you just go ahead and hold it down really steadily, and press down on the nail for a few seconds so that it really bonds in. You want to go ahead and press down enough and firmly enough to get all the bubbles out, avoid any gaps on it. And as I show you here, I'm pressing down also on the two sides almost to develop a C curve on that, but also to get out any air, any gaps between the nail there. It's very, very important for the longevity of the glue and the tip to stay on your nail there. And there it is on there on the nail. I'm just showing you guys how that is bonding down. And don't worry if it's a little bit, you know, not absolutely centered or straight up, because you're going to be clipping down these nails, and you'll be able to structure them after with the filing. And I am getting the nail clipper right now. I love this nail clipper. You can get right into where you need to go. And I usually clip a little bit longer than I want them, because you have to give yourself some room for filing and getting your nail down precisely to the right length. So I usually go a little bit, tiny bit longer than I anticipate, just for room for error. But I'm going to go ahead and speed up the video now so you guys see the rest of the nail adhesion here, and then we'll get on to the dipping in just a few minutes. Okay guys, this is the final step for adhering these nails onto your nail. I'm going ahead and grabbing my Q-tip and I'm putting it into the acetone, and then I'm gently placing it right where the nail tip is adhering to my nail bed, right on that edge there, and going all along. And what the acetone does is basically melts a little bit of that plastic so that there's no bumping along that nail, and it really blends well into that nail bed. So after you put your either nail polish or nail dip on, of course in our case it's going to be nail dip, you will not be able to see that demarcation between the nail tip and your natural nail. And here I am just clipping off the rest of my nail, and then we'll be going on with the tutorial in shaping and getting started with the nail dip. Okay guys, I know this is getting long, but just trying to show you really quickly here how I shape my nails, and just a final shaping with the rough coarse nail file here, and then we're going to get started on the dipping momentarily. Okay guys, number 2 is the nail base and top gel that I'll be using, and that is what is going to be the so-called glue that adheres these dip powders. I'm going to start with the crystal clear one. That'll be about 1 coat, and then I'll move on to the actual colored coat, which is the rose petal. I'm shaking the bottle here, not really shaking it, but just kind of twirling it to loosen the powder up so that it's very easy to do the dip. So I will now show you really quickly how that is done. Just want to make mention, guys, that the first step really is to put a very tiny bit of this gel on the demarcation where the nail tip is meeting the nail bed, and then just dip into the crystal clear powder so that only that line is covered in the crystal powder. And go ahead and do that for each of the tips. Now, your regular nails you can do normally. You can go ahead and fully cover it. I do a full cover. I know some people do 3/4 to start with and then do a full on a second dip, but I just do a regular full cover because my nails are not that long and I don't need to worry about the apex. So just going to speed it up now. I just wanted to show you guys the difference between a nail that has a tip on it and one that doesn't have a tip on it. Okay guys, here's the rose petal pink, so I'm applying that next. I'm about to start on this. Again, I'll speed this up for you guys, but this will be the first coat of the actual color. So remember, before we were just doing the clear, so this is the actual color that's gonna go through the whole nail there. And I'm doing the tip there first, and I'll be dipping it in, and then yeah, I think I do about two color coats on this. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay guys, getting to the final step. I promise this is the gel activator, the third step, and you might need the brush cleaner. I'm just showing that just in case you might need it. Sometimes the activator brush does get a little bit gunked up and stiff while you are applying it onto your nails, so you might want to get the other brush in there, the quick cleansing brush, and kind of swap it out. I usually just wipe it on the towel, just like you saw me do there, and just keep applying it, and make sure that I kind of wipe the brush on the paper towel in between fingernails here. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and get this and speed it up, but I just wanted to show you how I'm doing it and my nail tips for it. Okay guys, the final step is to buff your nails with a fine gridded nail file. I like to use a hand file. Some people use a drill bit for this part, but I just feel I have more control using a file. And you know, take your time guys doing this. This is a process that the more you do it, the more refined you get, and the smoother your nails will become. So again, I'm going to speed this up. I just wanted to let you guys know of the directions, and I'm just going through, and I'll be doing each of my nails and getting it nice and smooth. So this is the final result with the top coat on, with the SC top coat on, and it is really shiny. It's beautiful. I love this pink, guys. It's my favorite. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Thank you so much. I hope you give this video a thumbs up and support me and like it and share it, and blessings to everyone, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Love you guys. Bye. Give it a thumbs up. Bye.